non-random sampling. एक होती है random sampling, एक non-random sampling. Under non-random sampling method, selection of sample depends on the judgment of the investigator rather than on chance. Random sampling में every item of the universe had a known chance of being selected. Simple random में every item of the population had an equal chance of being selected. फर्क है, ये होता है ना random तो known chance है, equal नहीं है. Simple random में equal chance है. Non random में क्या है, it depends on the judgment of the investigator. Judgment of the investigator rather than on chance. तो इसमें equal chance नहीं है. ऐसा हो सकता है कि वो पूरा एक एरिया ही निग्लेक्ट कर दे, तो फिर आप तो उसमें आए ही नहीं. This method does not provide every item in the universe with a known chance of being included in the sample. तो ये most important point है, area of differentiation. If the investigator is unbiased and intelligent, the selected sample may be more representative of the population than a random sample. Non-random sampling method is not scientific. So various laws of statistics cannot be used to analyze it. The main methods of non-random sampling are judgment sampling, quota sampling, convenience sampling. Judgment sampling का मतलब, under this method, the choice of sample items depends exclusively on the judgment of the investigator. The selection is deliberate and is based on own idea of the investigator about the sample units. Just read one line. Non-random judgment. So judgment sampling में the selection of the sample, it depends on the judgment of the investigator. That's it. Just read an example. An investigator is conducting an opinion poll to ascertain views of students in regard to introduction of casual dress in schools. कह रहे हो बहुत हुआ uniform, casual. The investigator may select 50 students who, in his opinion, are too representative of population of 1500 students. 50 लोग चुने उन्होंने अपनी मर्जी से, जो एक फेयर आंसर, एक रैशनल अप्रोच से बता पाएंगे. ये नहीं कि जो बिल्कुल ही इंडिसिप्लिन थे वो कहेंगे हाँ 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 बड़ा अच्छा आइडिया है, ठीक है ना, मैं तो परेशान हो चुका हूँ जूते पॉलिश करता करते. तो it is important to identify the sample. This method of sampling is also known as purposive sampling or deliberate sampling. जानबूझ के प्लान करके आप सैंपल सिलेक्ट कर रहे हैं. Quota sampling. Under this method, the items of the population are subdivided into various groups and then a quota or number of items be selected from each subgroup is fixed. Groups बना लिए, उनमें से quota identify कर लिया. But within the given quota, the selection of sample units depends upon personal judgment of the investigator. Personal judgment of the investigator. For example, in a survey of TV viewers, interviewers may be told to interview 500 people living in a certain area, and that 55% of the interviewed are to be housewives, 30% should be school students, 10% should be employees. तो आपने कोटा फिक्स कर दिया ना कि जितना भी इन्वॉल्व, 50% हाउसवाइफ, 20% स्टूडेंट, कुछ भी, मतलब आपने कोटास डिफाइन कर दिए. कोटा सैम्पलिंग इज अ स्पेशल फॉर्म ऑफ स्ट्रैटिफाइड सैम्पलिंग. तो एक तरह से ग्रुप्स ही आइडेंटिफाई हुए हैं, स्ट्रैटिफाइड है, बट वो रैंडम, ये नॉन रैंडम. Since quota sampling is a combination of stratified sampling and deliberate sampling, it enjoys the merits of both. तो non-random में एक judgment, एक quota और एक convenience sampling. Under this method, while selecting the sample units, the investigator gives special attention to his convenience. कह रहा जो मेरे पास पड़ता है ना, मैं उनमें से डेटा सिलेक्ट करना, तो वो अपनी कन्वीनियंस देख रहा है. अगर ऐसा हो रहा है, उसके बेसिस पे डेटा सिलेक्ट किया हुआ है. Non-random but convenience sampling. For example, to estimate the average height of an Indian, the investigator belonging to Delhi can take convenience sample from Delhi state only and estimate the average height of an Indian. क्योंकि वो दिल्ली में रहता था। उसने कहा कि इंडिया दिल्ली एक ही बात है, दिल्ली में सर्वे लिया जाए, इंडिया की हाइट एवरेज उसके बेसिस पे दे देंगे। तो कन्वीनियंस सैम्पलिंग की सैंपल साइज जो आप जो सैंपल सिलेक्ट कर रहे हो वो अपनी कन्वीनियंस के हिसाब से सिलेक्ट कर रहे हो। डू नॉट डिस्टर्ब। This method of selecting the sample is also called chunk. It is also called chunk. तो क्या है ये? Different methods of non-random sampling.